Good day everybody, and welcome back for another video. Today a quick review for the Kaiweets screwdriver set, the ES20 version, because they have others as well. I got a nice present from Kaiweets for a review, and before I'm gonna open the box, I'm gonna try to make you laugh for a little bit. This is the actual electric screwdriver that I had until now, a DIY version. Made from some PVC pipe and some trash parts that I had from an old screwdriver. It's okay, but it's quite bulky and heavy, and sometimes it's very annoying because it's not that easy to use when you're trying to take apart electronics with small screws. So I'm going to pretend I'm opening this box because I actually opened it a week ago. And I'm glad I didn't throw the box so I can film the video, but you get the idea. This is a really nice pouch of the whole set, the whole kit. I'm gonna open it. And this is where my favorite part begins. The 120 screwdriver bits. I don't think I ever had so many in my life. And believe me, you can find any possible heads that you will ever need, I think, for opening any electronics. The fact that you can actually lift it up and pick up the bit that you need, it's really well thought. So yeah, you have a lot of them. Many times I had to destroy old screwdrivers, for example, to have something like this, and it was very annoying. So yeah, I'm happy I don't have to destroy screwdrivers anymore. I also had screwdrivers that they were cheap and tiny, just because I couldn't find screwdrivers with small heads, and this one, it's so cheap and so badly built that it started rotating into the handle every time I'm trying to use it. So yeah, I'm really happy about this set. In here on the right side you have the accessories. You have this tool that you're going to use to open all sort of cases. This is the metallic version. You have a plastic version as well. This one is great. I actually used it a couple of days ago to open my laptop so I can clean it up from dust, and a few more versions of the same tool are similar to a guitar pick. These are also very useful to open different cases, and you can play guitar as well. Believe me, I tried. Another accessory is this magnetizing tool. It's a magnetizer and demagnetizer. So for example, you're trying to, I'm gonna put it here, take out a screw, and the screw will, because there's no, the screw is not magnetized, it's not gonna stick to the bit. So before, you're just gonna wander around here inside the magnetizing tool. It will magnetize the head, and once you pick up the screw, it will stick to the head. I'm going to show you an example a little bit later. If you want to demagnetize it, you're just going to put it here on top. Very useful. I like this one. What else we have? We have a brush. This one is very nice as well. I like that it's kind of rough, not extremely rough, but it's great to wipe dust and whatever you need. Pair of tweezers. I'm happy about this as well, because until now I was using the kind of tweezers that you actually use for eyebrows, not exactly for electronics. Here you have an extension, a small extension. This one is useful as well, and you also have the USB charging cable. USB-C, a great advantage, especially that today most of the phone manufacturers, they're using USB-C, and I love when electronics that are coming with a charging port and they're using USB-C, because that way we don't have to buy a bunch of cables with all sort of terminals And you also have this flexible extension. This one is useful when you have some strange spaces where you have to get into to open a screw. And also, if this small extension is actually too short and you can't squeeze the screwdriver inside, this one becomes very useful. I actually got to use it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And you have this suction cup, which is useful if you're trying to open phones, either to get out the back cover or the screen. Very useful to change the screens. And this small pin that you can use to open the SIM card tray. Yeah, I wish I had this when I was breaking my iPhone screen every day a few years back, and the guys from the shop told me that I should buy a set of tools and spare screens to change them, so I don't have to keep paying them for doing that. Yeah, it's a very nice set. But now let's open and take out the screwdriver. This one is really nice in a plastic protective case, and I found it as a good idea, because if this will somehow come out, maybe during transport or whatever, it will not scratch the screwdriver, and you're gonna keep it nice and tidy, and I like it. Very simple and very effective. You have a USB-C charging port over here. In here you have a small LED. It will light in red when it's charging, and I believe it's green once it's fully charged. Here in the front you have the 360-degree LED light that you turn it on from here. It's a manual, it's not automatic, so you have to turn it on and off manual. And I found that really great, because sometimes if you're working on a shiny surface, the light is actually bothering you. So the fact that it doesn't come out, turn on automatically when you're using the tool, it's a great thing. You have the forward and reverse buttons, or the other way around, I can't remember. And this one comes with adjustable torque. So if you hold for 3 seconds this button over here, it will change the setting for the torque. And I found that very useful. For example, if you're working on a phone or a laptop where the plastic where you have to screw in the screw, it's very thin, and having a setting where you can actually have small torque, it's great, because it will prevent you from breaking that plastic, very thin plastic, and also to destroy the threads on for the screw in that plastic. Oh, somebody's on the 2 meters band. So yeah, let me put it back on high torque. I'm gonna keep it this way, and let's make a demonstration on how it works. So I'm gonna pick one screwdriver bit from here, and I'm gonna use it on my true SDX transceiver. Let's see. Make sure you charge it before you use it. Right now mine is not fully charged, but it's still working. It works great. And now let me show you another part of the kit. You have this screw memory mat. It's a magnetic mat. So if you take out the screws, you can actually throw them on the mat, and they will not go all over the place. Usually I was always using, especially when I was taking apart electronics with very small screws, I always lost them. But this way they're gonna stick to this mat and you won't lose them. So I think it's great. Now let me put it back together, because tonight I'm planning to get on the 20 meters band and see if I can do some DX. So let me put it back. Oh, you see, if I'm doing the setting for the torque, that it's not that strong. The speed, it's a little slower, and it will not have such a big force in tightening the screws, so you make sure you don't break the case. But this one's okay. Yeah, really great, both the 3SDX and the screwdriver. Really nice. I'm really happy about this one. Let me put this nut together. All right, so yeah, really beautiful set. I'm happy about it. It works great. So if you like it, feel free to buy one. You have the link in the video description, and don't forget you have 15% discount on all Kaiweets products if you're using the code DX15. It's really great and I'm very happy about it. So thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you next Wednesday with another project. Until then, thank you for watching, and 73.